If you're wondering about the whirring in the background, I've got the fan on because it's like 95 Fahrenheit here. So it's like really goddamn awful. And I do have an air conditioner, but I can't really afford to use it. Hey, Nevermore. So I'm just going to have to hope that the fan, and because of the low humidity during the summer, it does get a lot cooler at night. So the temperature goes up and down quite a lot, like about 30 or 40 degrees Fahrenheit. So generally, unless it gets into the 100s, which it rarely does, but sometimes it does. But generally, the fan is enough. But anyway, all right, moving on. I think the first thing that we should do is start with Deuteronomy 18. And let me hang on. Okay. So Deuteronomy 18. Let me go ahead and share my screen so you can see it. And I know NIV isn't the best translation to use, okay? I know that. All right. Okay, so Deuteronomy 18:18. I will raise up for them a prophet like you from among their fellow Israelites, and I will put my words in his mouth. He will tell them everything I command them. By the way, hey Krishna. By the way, this is talking about Joshua, not Jesus. Okay, very important here. Very important. It's talking about Joshua, the prophet that God will raise up like unto Moses is Joshua. So keep that in mind. The Christians will say it's Jesus, but it's not. It is not Jesus. All right, moving on. He will tell them everything I command him. Verse 19, I myself will call to account anyone who does not listen to my words that the prophet speaks in my name. But a prophet who presumes to speak in my name anything I have not commanded, or a prophet who speaks in the name of other gods, is to be put to death. You may say to yourselves, how can we know when a message has not been spoken by the Lord? And this is the crux of it. Verse 22. If what a prophet proclaims in the name of the Lord does not take place or come true, that is a message the Lord has not spoken. That prophet has spoken presumptuously, so do not be ashamed. So he's saying right there, if a prophecy doesn't come true, I didn't tell him to prophesy it. Of course, I think this is all shit, but the Christians believe it. So Christians, listen to me, especially the moderate ones and the progressive ones. You have to reel in these pathetic morons. Hey, Mr. Shadow Kitty. I hear there's a heat wave over there, like a literal heat wave. So how's it going? Are you keeping cool? All right. You have to reel in these people because atheists like me, they're not going to listen to us, but they might listen to you. These people are off the fucking rails, and we need to do something about it. We need to do something about it. Oh, Selena, so you live in like York? Do you live in York? Isn't that on the English channel? Okay. Okay, so Christians, you need to call out this bullshit because this is getting way, way, way out of hand. It's been getting out of hand and it's been getting worse. Okay. Isn't York on the English channel also though? I'm not really up on my English. Hey Batman. Well, I don't believe in the Antichrist, but yeah, I agree with you. She's a snake in the grass. All right. So anyway, but like I said, you people, you Christians have to reel these fucking idiots in because we, the atheists, cannot do it. Okay. Like I said, I'm not up on my English geography. All right. So let's stop my camera and share the screen. And get on with this fucking nonsense. If you Christians would do your fucking job, I wouldn't have to do this shit. We wouldn't have to do this shit. But you Christians are sitting back on your goddamn fucking heels doing nothing and letting the atheists do everything for you. You need to fucking get off your fucking asses and do something. Because they're not going to listen to us as atheists. Okay.
Near Dallas-Fort Worth, where you get to see the longhorn steer. They actually parade them down the middle of the road, and everybody gets to see them. I've never seen such a sea of people. My point about Texas was this: it's wide open, people.
Redneck. Hey, by the way, Jeff, I'm going to just ask you this question. Kat Kerr's sound is great, but she's been characteristically fuzzy. Do we do anything, or do we just hold her on?
Yeah, I was going to hold her on. Now that you brought it up, Kat, we're going to boot you out of the chat, and then just have your people click back in, and then we'll add you back in.
Sometimes that fixes it, so we'll see in a minute.
State back in the day, and they had to fight different battles to make that happen. And they're free. They're going to stay free. They call themselves the free here in America. They don't agree with anything in the left, in case you wondered. I'm sure there's a few stragglers there in the group, but most of them are 100% for the Constitution and all that America was made for. And it was really a joy to be there. There wasn't a lot of those who ever wondered what it would be like to live in a country of socialism or communism. That's what they want, and they are not going to get it. It may look hard right now, but you hang on to your freedom. We're America. We're a free country. That's how God designed us to be, and it is.
Okay, I probably just got demonetized. Hey, Taram. No, Kat, we are not free. You are fucking keeping us captive. Literally. You are keeping us down. You fucking morons are keeping us down. That's what you're doing. And by the way, I am open to super chats. They will be read because I probably just got demonetized. I did not think this was going to be political. I just thought this was going to be her shitting out about heaven and all that shit. But anyway, Christians, you need to shut these fucking people up. Because let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. They are hurting your religion. They are hurting your religion. You want to know why so many Americans are leaving the church? It has nothing to do with the theory of evolution, okay? God, what was I saying? Sorry, I just had a brain fart. She needs to get the fuck off of every goddamn platform there ever was. Yes, Mr. Shadow Kitty. I've never heard of Amanda Grace Batman. I'm going to have to look her up. But look, These are false prophets. Like I said, I don't believe in any of that bullshit. But Christians do. Christians do. Or at least they say they do. Okay? So you people have to reel your fucking idiots in. Because these are the people that are hurting your religion. I've got nothing against progressive and moderate Christians. I don't have any problem with them. Honestly, I don't. As long as you keep your fucking religion to yourself, I don't fucking care. For the minute that you try to vomit your bullshit all over me and attack my rights, yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. And I'm going to call you out, Kat Kerr. I'm going to call you out. Because not only, according to your own fucking book, are you a goddamn false prophet, you are a dangerous motherfucker. You are a dangerous motherfucker. You and everyone like you. And your time is coming, Kat Kerr. I think, and I am by no means a soothsayer or whatever you want to call it, fortune teller or whatever. I am in no way one of those people, okay? But I can tell you that the recent decision at the Supreme Court has probably turned the wave of public opinion against you. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. Because the moderates and the progressives, they now know that they can't sit back and leave the fighting to other people. Now, Kat Kerr, according to the Bible, you ought to be put to death. That's your own fucking book talking. Now, I don't take that approach. I'm 100% against the death penalty. 100%. Nobody should be murdered. And yes, I consider the death penalty murder. hope so, Selena. I hope so. All we can do is hope. I would say pray, but that ain't going to do a goddamn thing. But according to your own book, Kat, you should be put to death. Doesn't that tell you something? Shouldn't that give you pause? Shouldn't that give you pause? But it doesn't, does it? No, you vomit your hatred and your fucking nonsense all over the place. And you don't care. You don't give a shit. You don't give a shit. Because all you care about, Kat Kerr, all you care about is you and your position and how you can stay at the top. That's what you care about. That's what you care about. You don't give a fuck for the average American. You don't give a fuck. And neither does this idiot on the screen here, too. He doesn't give a fuck either. And I know that. And not only am I going to call you out on your bullshit religious nonsense, I'm also going to call you out on this nonsense. All right. Now that I've done that, let's move on.
Going to happen. Everything God said would happen would happen. The exposure will be so tremendous and it will be known. It will not be hidden. They're not hiding what they're doing now with what they want. It's not going to be hidden what they've been doing and what they really believe in. So just hang on your hat and get ready to have a party. I'm just telling you, there are things still going on behind the scenes and we know people who know that. So it's going to be.
No. Well, I mean, there are things going on behind the scenes, Kat, but they're not what you want. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that what is going on behind the scenes is not what you want. And that's a good thing. Hey, Vesta. Probably not. She'd probably be put in a loony bin for the rest of her life. I'm just telling it like it is. She spews absolute garbage. All of them do. How you doing, Vesta? It's been a long time. How can people listen to this garbage? How can people listen to this garbage? All right, let's go on.
God, which is even better than good.
Yeah, that's so true, so true. Well, I've got some questions to start asking you regarding heaven. When we say we're talking about heaven, we talk about heaven every time. Some people then throw in, how does this work? What about the host of heaven, which is one of Kat's major teachings about setting a host?
Just in case you don't know, Kat claims she goes to heaven. There's like cotton candy roller coasters and singing sunflowers and I don't know how people take this shit seriously. I mean, even as a Christian, this shit would blow my mind. Even if I was still a Christian. Remember the verses we read at the very beginning of this live stream? How do you know if a prophet has said something amiss? And I'm paraphrasing, it doesn't come true. Well, how many times does something have to not come true for people to get it through their thick skulls that these are nothing but morons taking them on a ride? That's all they're doing. All right, moving on.
So we will talk about any and all of that today. And with that, Kat, I have your first question is from Abby. I'm just going to read it short. It says, oh, it's actually a testimony. Hi, quick testimony of the goodness of God. I listened to Steve and Kat last Wednesday. Kat talked about sending out Heaven's Host to expose drugs coming in and out of our area. I did this on Thursday, specifically from my area in southwest Wales, and that's over in the UK. The police force had, quote, the force's largest ever heroin seizure on Friday the next day. The next day. He says, thanks to Kat for her teaching all of your live stream. Now, that's awesome.
Yeah, that was not expected. It happened either, because one of the greatest things.
Yeah, Kat, that did not happen because of anything you did. It happened because of the Welsh police. You fucking idiot. How can you sit there and take credit for shit that you had nothing to do with? You didn't even know about that. And yeah, this live stream is definitely demonetized now. You didn't even know that until that person told you. So, like I said, if anybody can throw a couple of bucks my way, I'd really appreciate it. All right. So anyway, so now she's taking credit for police work. Now she's taking credit for police work. Where does it end? Where does it end? When are the Christians going to rise up and say, enough is enough? These people are doing damage to our cause, and we're not going to put up with it anymore. All right, moving on.
Things that the hosts do is expose. They'll expose the darkness, and they do that many ways. They'll actually say things into the ear of those looking for the drugs. That could be the police force, that could be special SWAT teams, whatever it is, and they do a lot more than that. But that is one of the main things I send them for, is
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. Where do I even begin? No, you fucking moron. It's not angels. It's called police gathering intelligence. It's called confidential informants having the guts to tell the police where they can find this shit. That's what it's called. Has nothing to do with your fucking God. Me too, lady. Me too. Has nothing whatsoever to do with your fucking God. By the way, I'm probably going to get hit by YouTube for doing this. So please, please, please share out my content. It means a lot to me. I've been hovering at about the same subscriber count for a while now. Not that it really matters all that much to me, but anyway, it blows my mind. It blows my fucking mind that people like this exist. It does. It blows my fucking mind that people like this exist. You know what? I'm not even going to do any more of her. If anybody has it figured out by now that she's not a fucking idiot just making shit up, they're never going to. I'm done with her. I'm done with her. How much moronic bullshit can someone spew? Seriously, it's nothing but bullshit. And like I said, it's the Christians that are going to have to reel these people in. Because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You're not going to get anywhere with the secular community with people like that. You're not going to get anywhere with this. Now, as for me, I've left Christianity in my rearview mirror. And I'm not going back. I've had it up to here. These people are dangerous. They are dangerous. And if you don't see that, I don't know how to help you. I seriously don't. Now, if it was just Kat, it would be, one nut job. But it's not just Kat. There are dozens, if not hundreds, of these nuts. Anyway, like I said, I'm through with Kat. I'm going to have to go pick on somebody else. I guess, I'll do, I'm going to be doing Gene Kim here. And he's always fun. He's always fun. Gene Kim is. I can count on Gene Kim for a laugh. But as for Kat, I never did the firefighter prophet because he's just too far gone. And I don't know why Christians have not reeled these people in, because these people are doing more harm. Listen to me, Christians. These people are doing more harm to the Christian cause than atheists like me could ever do. These people are doing more harm to your cause than atheists like me could ever do. The nuns are on the rise in America, and I would say that's a good thing that the nuns are on the rise. Now, like I said, I don't have any misgivings about moderate Christians and progressive Christians. I don't. I don't have any trouble with the moderates and the progressives. I have trouble with these kinds of people. Taram, you might want to look at my video. I did a long time ago. It's called God is a Drug. It's one of my earlier videos, so it's not very good, but it's called God is a Drug. And it's true, God is a drug. Because if you put somebody in an fMRI and you tell them to think about God, God lights up the same part of the brain that drugs do. It's true. It's true. Why would anyone want to follow these people? It doesn't make any sense to me. But they do. These people have tremendous power, and it's time that it stops. Yes, Lena, they do. It does. Yeah, you are definitely correct. This needs to stop. And only the Christians, only the moderates and the progressives can do it. The atheists and the nuns, the NONES, we can help. We can definitely help. But it's up to you to reel in these fucking morons. She needs help. That much is obvious. She needs help. And she's not getting it because she goes out on stage to millions of people clapping and, oh, yeah, the prophet Kat Kerr. That's not helping her. That isn't helping her at all. So, Christians, do me a favor. Do us all a favor before it is too late. Reel these fucking idiots in. Tarum, I don't know. I mean, I really don't. I know she has a YouTube channel. Oh, 100% Selena. She knows she's a fraud. She knows 100% that she's a fraud. I don't doubt that at all. But on the other hand, I do believe that she is mentally ill. Now, I'm not diagnosing anyone. Okay? Not diagnosing anyone. But I believe she's mentally ill. And yeah, that is possible. To know you're a fraud and be mentally ill. That's totally possible. And it happens all the goddamn time. Mental illness is not an excuse for fraudulent claims. Unless you really do believe this shit because of your mental illness. Now, that's another story, but I don't think that's what's happening with Kat. Anyway, I'm going to go and, I don't know who I'm doing next. My next live stream is going to be the live stream that, hey, Randolph, that I was going to do on Sunday. It, I will be in this book, and I don't cover it all because I'm not gonna give away all the secrets and all that. So if you want everything of why Jesus is a fraud, hey, scapegoat, actually, I I'm gonna be on here another 10 minutes or so. So, if you want to know like everything about why Jesus is a fraud, why Christianity is the greatest fraud perpetrated on humankind, he's got this one. This is volume 1. As you can see, it's a pretty big book. He's got a volume 2 that I will also be covering. And like I said, I'm not going to cover all of it, but I will be covering at least some of it because I believe that it needs to get out that Christianity is a fraud. There are 2 billion Christians in the world today. 2 billion. Some of them know that it's a fraud and they perpetuate it. And some of them don't. And it's those people that I feel sorry for. Now, he is a rabbi. I will say that. He is a rabbi. So, obviously, me being an atheist, we don't see eye to eye on everything. But we do see eye to eye when talking about Christianity is the biggest hoax the world's ever known. Sad. But I believe that what's been happening here in America, it's going to wake people up. It's going to wake people up. I don't know what I don't pretend to have all the answers. I don't pretend to have all the answers. I wish I did. Like I said, Gene Kim's coming up. Kenneth Copeland's coming up. The live stream I was going to do yesterday is coming up. And yeah, I will go and see what other kind of nonsense is out there so I can debunk it. There's a lot out there to debunk. And a lot of it isn't worth my time of putting together a well-structured, edited video. Hey, Trickster. I'm fine. How are you? So that's why I do these live streams. Because it's so easy to debunk these people. You know, people like Ken Ham and Genesis Apologetics. You kind of have to get into academics. And I make no claim on being a expert in geology or cosmology or any of that stuff, you know. But I do know something about it, you know. And that's why I try to get clips of other people to explain what these things are, because other people can do it better than I can, you know. So that's what I try. Yes, Vesta, that's him. That is him. So anyway, don't forget to do the things with the buttons, like or dislike if you want to. I don't know, this was kind of depressing. I wasn't expecting it to be depressing, but it was kind of depressing. And so anyway, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I didn't know that, Trickster. And you know, if you are financially able, you know, please toss a couple of bucks my way. There's a PayPal in the description. You can also become a member. You can become a member for as low as 99 cents a month. I also have now set up a Patreon page. I only have one video over there. It's a welcome to patrons. As soon as I get patrons, I will be doing patron exclusives. So, you know, so anyway, I'm sorry. I didn't mean, no, lady. No, there are no mountains in Michigan. There are no mountains in Michigan. It's a plains state. Like I said, I wasn't expecting this to be depressing. I don't watch this shit before I do it. I'm not going to give them any more money than I have to, which is why I put these idiots at 1.75. Oh my fucking God. Jesus fuck. All right. So anyway, like I said, I didn't mean this to be depressing. Oh, Selena, it's okay. My knowledge on British geology is lacking too, so, you know, it's fine. Oh, there are Mr. Shadow Kitty. Well, I think he's talking about the main part of Michigan. So anyway, it wouldn't surprise me that there are mountains on the upper peninsula of Michigan. It's far enough north to, you know, be there. I mean, it's far enough north to have mountains, you know. Anyway, I will catch you guys later. Like I said, if you've got a spare buck or two, please send it my way. I'm kind of hurting right now. So, anyway, have a great day, everyone. And yeah, consider what I said. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.